Good afternoon and welcome back for Game 3, the deciding game here for our first best of 3 series on the Beyond the Summit 2 channel, Execration versus Mineski. And we start out with a clockwork pick, second pick Execration straight up with the Bane Queen of Pain. Surprisingly, I didn't think they would go with the Queen of Pain. A very common strat that we usually see right now is Bane SF. You just set up straight into the razors, it's pretty much a guaranteed kill. But Bane Queen of Pain is also pretty strong, lane winning heroes. Mineski actually go back for the Shadow Fiend pick up themselves. And it's a pretty good change. Remember back then when Mushi used to pick up the SF, everyone would be like, oh, Mushi SF, oh, PogChamp. And then now it goes to Moon. So
10 seconds remaining.
no, that's gonna be pretty hyped. That's gonna be pretty good. Especially when you see Shadow Fiend and Clockwork go together. Great synergy because you can take souls from the cogs and you're gonna walk into the lane with 15 souls. Usually that's the ideal situation, right? So anyways, Nyx Assassin ban. Tuskar, Doom, you're just banning out the bimbo heroes. I don't think he's been given much time to practice with a certain, let's say, specific set list of heroes. So I don't think I've ever seen him on like Earth Spirit. Spirit Breaker is kind of brain dead hero to a certain extent, but it takes a certain degree of skill as well to just, it's a game sense to know where you want to charge. But the Brewmaster ban from Execration, just taking out the size heroes. So just basically banning out the key tempo makers of each team. Alright, so how are you guys doing all the way in chat? I am Hades, your caster for this series, and of course the next series as well. I just got back from the WESG APAC qualifiers, which was in Jiaozhou, China. And I do admit first, I sound a bit weird because I do have the flu and a bit of a fever, but screw it, right? Because casting Dota, and when you guys give me that energy, I do feed on it. So I'm very grateful to all of you tuning in, especially those of you who just started to follow me on social media. Much cap and pride for you guys. Appreciation as well. All your support, every single like, all your support, all your words of encouragement does get me one step closer to accomplishing my dream of casting a LAN. So here we are, and Mineski, well, taking as a tiny pick. We saw back in game 2, Nando was very comfortable in that tiny pick, definitely more comfortable than the Vengeful Spirit. Now, if I have to say anything, I was very impressed with how it worked out, because then you see you just go into this dueling situation. You could see the freedom that Bimbo was kind of given to go around the mid, go around the off lane, so that this way you're not so constricted to having like a tri-lane. Tri-lane are basically a thing of the past. Alright, so let's see what's that fifth ban. Hey, Bat Rider, I'm not so sure about a Bat. I mean, after game 2, I wouldn't exactly say I would ban out, say, Monkey King, but Timbersaw ban once more could pretty much indicate another Execration Titan to pick up. We could see the Mineski Vengeful Spirit for Mushi. We could also see the Terrorblade come out, great synergy there with the Shadow Fiend.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, I'm not sure how I feel about presence of the Dark Lord affects buildings.
5 seconds remaining.
I know players usually prefer to go for the movement speed. Let's see, fifth man, taking on the Lycan. Yeah, we start to see a lot more Lycan picks as well. But some teams, they're more comfortable playing against it. Some maybe not so much. So maybe I feel like if you're a team like Liquid, you know, you'll be happy with the Lycan pick.
Ten seconds remaining.
Let's see, how's this gonna go?
Dire team pick.
Razor pick for Nando. All in on the mid game. Win your lanes, take objectives, win game. Seems like it. I think he hold the Vengeful Spirit at least for a bit more. I'm not sure how Venge... Yeah, Venge doesn't exactly do too well against Razor because she doesn't have like the longest of range. So Static Link would be great against Vengeful Spirit. Queen of Pain could pretty much deal with the Shadow Fiend. Okay. So Mineski really need to outplay this Execration draft happening right here in this game.
Execration's turn to pick.
Shadow Shaman to pick again for Ninja Boogie. We saw, I know, back in game 2, some of you guys were like, ooh, it's the... Yeah, some of you guys were going like, oh, Shaman carry. Intel Hero 82 base damage seems balanced.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Okay, so... combine that with Avenge. Nah, I still think the Terrorblade pick is pretty legit here. Maybe a Luna again. I like the Gyro pick, considering it could be pretty decent here against Razor. It's good for fighting as well, allowing the Shadow Fiend more farm priority. Wouldn't say no to a Void pick, but then you have a problem in the Bane. Sven would be pretty decent.
Dire team pick.
Naga Siren.
Don't worry guys, this is not a core Naga. I'm pretty sure of it. So, lots of catch. Song of the Siren could be pretty good at disrupting the momentum of fights, especially on the side of Mineski. We start to see Naga support becoming a thing between some teams. It's not like a very niche pick, it's just a very selective support pick. Unless by some chance they decide to put like a Naga into the safe lane, which would run into an aggro tri-lane together with the Bane and the Razor. So you would like go and Nightmare someone into the Razor static link. Yes, thank you Mr. Karajin. Thank you for tuning in guys. Yeah, I do recognize a few names in chat, so hello to all of you. Thanks for the support for the Hades fans in there. Whew. Yeah, I've got like this Manuka honey candy with eucalyptus, like cough drop kind of thing next to me. Nose are still getting the sniffles, but I'll be fine, you know? Always good to watch some good old sea dotes. I gotta admit, for those of you in chat, yeah, I was not a fan of the Perfect World pubs by any means. I mean, but I do feel like there's a significant difference in the way the pubs approach the game, at least between Perfect World and C. Okay, but Bat Rider pick coming out for the size, lots of catch. Naga Siren, this could be a problem because
10 seconds
yeah,
remaining.
you know, you try for a lasso and then poof, here comes the song.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team banned.
Poof. Alright, so what's that final pick gonna be? They're probably still holding on it. So this is where the Vengeful Spirit thing could be a bit of a gamble, but I think it still could work out. You see the PL is an instant ban, and if you're any of these teams, especially at the top level teams, usually you want to make sure you keep it in the
10
back of your mind, like as a
seconds
drafter, that hey, this hero could still come out. We don't have the heroes to deal with it,
5 seconds remaining.
and it's just super annoying to play with against, anyways.
Dire team pick.
LC ban. They're really afraid of the LC pick, but then again, you know, when you have a Bat Rider, yeah, sure, why not, right? I mean, with quick fingers, I guess you could stop the Bat Rider in his tracks. Like he blinks in, but
10
usually you're never that
seconds
quick enough,
remaining.
right? You have to have some super sick reflexes to actually catch a Bat Rider who blinks in the
5
4 staffs,
seconds remaining.
pulls you away. So let's see, what's the pick here? What's the call? Venge or Terrorblade? Lifestealer wouldn't be too bad, but against Razor, that's horrible. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking Venge, Terrorblade, Luna, one of the ranged heroes which Mushi plays. Unless by some chance they decide to put Marana and then you take Mushi on the Shadow Fiend, which allows the Marana to be played by Nana.
Execration's turn to pick.
So yeah, the Terrorblade pick comes out from Mushi, no surprise. They needed more extra siege. Terrorblade is pretty good against Razor as well, yeah. But Razor, you know, you can just like stack link into the illusion, free damage. Okay, I don't like to categorize at least between Universe or Ohio, to be honest. Excalibur's back in Europe. Steve is a pretty cool guy. I met him at the Major League. Okay, so Nando Faceless Void. Yep, like I said, Raging Potato playing on the Naga support. I mean, if necessary, you could always put like the Naga Siren to transition into a core, but that basically means one of these cores are gonna have to be dirt poor, and it will be Yash on the offlane Razor. Oh god, there goes our pubs. I feel like Razor's gonna have a tough time playing against, you know, a Clockwork, a Shaman, a Terrorblade. That's just rough. I like this Clockwork set. Hammer. I always realize, like, guys, come on in chat. You know, you never have to. Yeah, I mean, this should never ever have to be a case where like you compete between two C classes. Like, you know, me and Champ, we talked about it before. Like I know there was a bit of Reddit drama. We kind of we worked our way through it. You know, we pals. Especially when we cast in East Malaysia and Sarawak together. Sugar Bun. He's got PUBG going on for him. You know, Cyclops is a cool guy. So I like to think of it this way. Like, you know, with casters, you guys, it's cool to support your favorite casters and stuff, but you know, between the casting community is pretty small, so it's nice that we like to be on the same page in that sense. We like working each other. I mean, I wouldn't mind casting a Cyclops if you asked me to. We're pretty open. Like, if we wanted to change a bit of casting style, we work through it. So we cool, you know. There's no need to be a rivalry between supporters. I like to think of it as in like a mini alliance, you know, especially in C, where there are significantly fewer casters compared to the other regions. Alright, so game 3, there we go, ladies and gentlemen, here for the GESC C qualifiers, our concluding game for this first series. Nando on the Void, for Execration on the Radiant side, Lumic on the Bane. You're gonna have Carl playing on the Queen of Pain, Yaj on the Razor with Raging Potato Bimbo on the Naga Siren. For the Dire side, we have Mushi playing on the Terrorblade, Boogie on the Shadow Shaman, Jabs on the Clockwork, Moon on the Shadow Fiend, and you will have Ice on his Bat Rider. No Owl. Damn. But yeah, like I said, when you master how this works, you're going to the lane with 15 souls. Still pretty big, but he figured that 9 is enough. There we go. Yeah, because if you took all 15, you would basically need to abandon the bounty runes. So 0-0. Who will get the first kills? Let's try and make a prediction here.
30 seconds to battle.
I know, I'm feeling the Execration draft just a bit more. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, the OBS had a bit of lag earlier on, so apologies for the black screen. Don't worry guys, you're not missing out on much. It's just basically a bit of lag.
The battle begins.
Alright, so 0-0. Nana hitting to the lane with 15 souls. Very big win for him. It does improve his laning phase a lot. Like, I can't emphasize how much it is. When you see a Clockwork and a Shadow Fiend together, you have to already assume that, okay, yeah, that lane's gonna be tough. And Mushi even taking the role where he blocks the creep wave for Nana in the middle lane, emphasizing that this block has to be favoring Carl, which is why you put the Bane in the mid. So this is what I notice happens. Like, for example, like Happy Feet or Entity, or even like 7th Heaven at the Australian team at WSG. When you play against Shadow Fiend and Clockwork, one way to destroy that early advantage is just straight up smoke, gank the SF, make sure he goes back to the lane with like half the souls. And that pretty much wastes the Clockwork's time, you know. Like, so the investment is just nothing. And surprisingly, they put Mushi into the off lane together with Ninja Boogie against the Faceless Void, leaving Ice on the Bat Rider top against the Razor. So this is a matchup where they feel it's more comfortable. And Enfeeble. Sorry, sir, did you want a last hit? And that's why it's necessary to learn how to play against it. You don't want to be like constantly wasting a bat. Pretty good. Anyway, clock is coming in just to play around with Carl. You're just trying to burn each other's regen out. Trading all these hits onto Nando with the Riptide as well. Scary stuff. Yeah, you're not killing that guy, but it looks like they may actually end up getting Raging Potato. Nah. I mean, Naga's a pretty tanky support as well, but in the middle lane, jabs on the right side of the call is going for the TP out. May actually end up dying here, going for the courier snipe. Carl. Alright. Talk about maximum efficiency, and Nana can't really CS, you know, he's 7. Already, like, Carl is 8 and 4 to the 518 on Nana. Like, he has so many CS because of the Clockwork Cogs. Ruin of Destiny coming out here for Lumic as well.
Gold is a great conductor.
Invisibility.
Raging Potato, eyes on Moon, and I'm pretty sure he knows. This ward scouted out the rune. There's no way he doesn't know. Yash level 3, going for the level 2 plasma field. Still could end up getting run by Ice. Tough call. They're putting a lot of heroes. They want to pressure this SF. He's not having the best of time. Forced to play super passive just so that he can even get some CS. One creep with the raise. Here comes jabs coming in. If he can only find someone in the cogs. Almost had it as well. And CS, you know, Nando's not having like a good time. He's getting EXP. 7-5 to the 15-3 on Mushi. And you even get the side pull almost up for Ninja Boogie. Alosa! Yeah, alright, cool. He's gonna run him down. Ice. Might actually end up get the kill here first. But Yash getting first blood. Popping that Fairy Fire in the nick of time.
And the atmosphere.
Superior diving under the tower like that. Not the best of plays. And that's Ice having lost the top lane. Mushi finding one in the bottom lane. He with the Metamorphosis. The Hex up onto Raging Potato. Raging Potato with the return kill. So both carries dying. And this time you're not going to have Ninja Boogie getting a double kill like the last time. But this is good news for Moon. This is... You know, when you see all these kills happening in the side lanes, you pretty much know that there's safety. Oh, jabs. Trying for a kill here. They want to get the return kill onto Yash. And they will successfully burn him down. Nando is here on the top. Get one lucky bash. Time walk maybe, sir. The SF is gonna have a much better time. Wand on the way. Then they've rotated the Void. They want to try and rotate the lanes, letting the Razor go up against the Terrorblade. Oh, they want to burn Nando down. It's only a level 1 time walk. 6 napalm stacks. Okay. They can definitely dive this. Nana finding one. Ooh, the deny for Mushi. So, Queen of Pain doesn't get the Shadow Strike kill. I think if he had a bit more, he wouldn't have minded diving the tower for that Faceless Void. Nando is having an extremely rough time. 13-6. But Execration still maintain a tiny gold advantage. Alright, so nothing much for now. Yash still happily farming on the bottom lane. Mushi's not under any real threat at the moment as well. Level 2 stack link, I believe. Yeah, on Yash.
Radiant are scanning.
I've noticed a couple of teams play a lot more Razor as well because of how strong the new unstable current is. But alright, Yash could be in a bit of trouble here. They have the cogs if they need to use it. Battery Assault, they want to catch him. Can they? They need the napalm stacks. They bring in 4 heroes. Yeah, you're not running away from this. No siree. Big costly rotation. I hope it was worth it. But they'll be happy, which means that Mushi gets some free space in this lane.
Bane, I'll sing them to sleep.
Yes.
Are
And
scanning.
give them nightmares.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, Moon's still opting to go for that bottle play. They will go for the tower in the bottom. They have the Metamorphosis. It is only level 2, but the rotations are coming in. Jabs, he spots the TP. Yeah, he's coming in the plasma field. Battery Assault, they are thinking about going for that kill. Ninja Boogie probably going down here. They have the reflection for the slow. Boogie, no way he's running from this. They have one more right click and down he goes. Double kill already for Execration. And Lumic will get burned down by Ice. They have the end snare. Pump. Raging Potato will pump it and they will get that one more kill. Killing spree extended for Yash. So pretty good. Pretty good fight. 3 for 1. Execration. Good content. Nando, level 5. He's gonna get a couple of hits out. Oh, the bash. He knows that Mushi doesn't have Sunder. Oh, but here comes the Hex. Here comes the Shackle. And down goes Nando. At this point, you're on maximum tilt. Most unfortunate. Boogie with the timely rotation. If he did not come in, that could have been... I feel like that definitely would have been a kill onto the Terrorblade. But Yash, they want to burn this guy down. They want to burn him down. They have this cogs. Okay. Cooked in metal and fire. There's Darth Vader all over again. Raging Potato, he's found jabs, but there's no way they're killing this. Ice. Running all the way to the right. Do they have the end snare? Yes, they do. Where's damage? Oh, they do have the damage. Lasso. Does he survive this? I think he does. Wow. Lasso being used, but hey, worth it. Raging Potato, they know that he's caught. Jabs, thinking about going for the Battery Assault. Raging Potato, nowhere to go. They have the cogs as well. Probably gonna give the kill here. No, they won't. Ice. Would have liked it though to get a bit closer towards those drums. So Mineski actually matching Execration in this very early aggression. Both teams are not backing down. The Chrono has come out. Does he have enough damage? I don't think so. Here comes Jabs. Reinforcements on the way. Nano doesn't have a time walk, but he has the mana and the wand charges. Ice still wants to burn him down. Nano actually gets the Ice kill. No way. What?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Ice?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But drums build up
Dire's
for Nana.
structures are fortified.
Carl going straight for an Orchid Rush.
Too bad.
2 plus 2 is 4 minus 1 live. It's 3 quick maths. Alright, so Yash hasn't pumped any points into his ult into Eye of the Storm, which he doesn't exactly have like the best of farm, if you know what I mean. Like considering how Nando had to play the musical lanes, he's actually above Mushi in terms of farm. Kill participation, I guess, 1, 2, and 1. Yash doesn't want to go up like that. This ward giving him good info, especially when you walk into a Shadow Shaman. And
Dire's middle
I'm
tower
pretty sure like
is under
Terrorblade had
attack.
Metamorphosis, right? Jab's just saying hi. Has level 6 probably after this creep wave, I think. Okay, maybe not. Needs one more. Like with the level 6, that's gonna be a big opening to try and kill this Faceless Void. Drum's almost complete. We're gonna see a Smoke Gang come out from Raging Potato and Lumic. They have the Fiend Script as well. This could be big. They could find a Shadow Fiend kill in the middle lane. They know he's there. Yep, blinking in immediately. They found Moon. Fiend Script gonna be used and they will get themselves a kill together with Lumic. It's a good smoke rotation. The SF not that far ahead. But they will play their own smoke gank. Going straight to the bottom lane. They need to chain the disables perfectly on Nando. Ninja Boogie, he's found him. The Hex is there. Would be enough. 1, 2, 3. The hookshot used as well just for the extra damage. So a couple of charges coming in for jabs. Opening for a tier 1 tower mid in bottom lane perhaps. With Metamorphosis freshly used, they need to make do. They need to milk it for all it's worth. SF he just wants to pick up back on souls.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified.
No Serpent Wards just yet. Wait, I heard Serpent Wards being used. Yeah, it was popped. The TP's coming in. Maybe they can salvage this tower. Yeah, they can. Easy gold.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Execration,
attack.
because of the tier 1 tower early on, once again, 2,000 gold advantage in this game is... It could go either ways.
Illusion.
I mean, when you talk about take off the jacket, honestly, I'm in Singapore. I'm taking it off. It's hot. Singapore is very hot. Compared to like where I was in China in Qingdao, it was like -12. And Ice ends up going down. Nice clean and quick kill here for Execration. Ooh, considering if they're heroes, he actually died faster than Ohio got kicked. Yeah, too soon? Yeah, I think too soon. My bad. The middle lane, they won that tier 1 tower. They should be able to not get it. Very, very healthy. Potato has the song. Could be perfect setup if you think about it. Illusion. Oh, free gold. Oscar Madness Shadow Blade build up for the Faceless Void. Okay, so 3,000 gold advantage. What's the next play here? They use a scan. Ooh, they know someone's in the trees. But he's backed out. They have the chrono as well. They want to try and make something happen, but over fighting in the river, they've caught Lumic, and down he goes. Carl has the Sonic Wave, has the blink. Could think about trying to fight this here. Potato's on the way. They need to back out. That was the smoke. Requiem of Souls on the high ground. Oh, the Sonic Wave! Down goes jabs. Ninja Boogie will be forced to pop the shrine. Now the chrono comes up as well. They've caught Moon. This is the moment they've been waiting for. Don't choke. Nice thunder from Mushi, but this means he's so low. He can try and chase after him. Carl on the way. Lasso catching one on the cliff. Yash stuck up there all by himself, and down goes Moon nonetheless. 3-for-1 trade, and to make it 3-for-2. Chasing out the Raging Potato. Looks like he may actually end going down here to ISSI. Song of the Siren's going to be used for them to disengage. Firefly's off the mark. We're finally expired, and Nando here just walk this one off. So 3-for-2 trade. Very, very chaotic fight. Constantly split. The positioning was just too far apart. And once the Naga was on the way, immediately Mineski tried to retreat. And with their current heroes and their farm status, they're just not able to do anything. Execration, they're the ones getting the momentum heading into this mid game.
Double damage.
Alright, so Bat Rider, Blink Dagger, actually didn't go for jumps this game. Figured he needed the quick initiation, especially if you're jumping a hero. Like, they have pretty decent counters to playing against this Bat Rider this game. Alright, and Boogie also trying to build his way into a Blink Dagger this game, but he's so poor. His total net worth can't even if he sold his ass right now, he couldn't even buy a Blink Dagger. I'm just stating the truth. Oh, it feels bad, man, when your entire net worth can't even buy the item you needed the most. Carl? Yoceptive? Figured he didn't need the Orchid yet. Naga. Yeah, this is... Oh god, it's the oh my god. It's the Resident Sleeper game. It's happening, guys, it's happening. The core Naga is coming.
Dire's middle tower is under
Nando
attack.
still can't afford that Shadow Blade just yet. He's very poor. Okay. But oh, bottom lane, Nando actually ends up going down. The Blink Dagger and the Firefly Lasso combo being used.
Bottom tower
And this will be a tier 1 tower as Mineski tried to open up the map.
are forced. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Nana coming in just to take the creep wave. Lumic, he wants to use the Fiend script. And the Ash will be there to just help deter them from that push. But over in the middle lane, looks like they want to try and fight. They have the hookshot already being used. The Force Staff away. They have a haste rune as well. You want to run out of there. Bottom lane, they've caught one hero. It will be the Queen of Pain. Can he get the blink out? Ooh, yes, he cannot. Here comes Ice with the mind game play. He was already ahead. 2 steps ahead, sir. But Carl, he will still survive. Looks like Ice may end up dying. Blink forward. He's going for the scream. And Sonic Wave being used. Down he goes. And now they want to chase after Nana. Mineski, they have to run. They have the Song of the Sirens as well. But Raging Potato. Nope. He's not catching anyone here, sir. Not today. Ice. He made the 9k MMR play. But Execration, they made the 10k MMR plays. And they're pinging out the potential ward, which does not exist. Here comes Carl. He's found jabs. Killing spree for Carl. I mean, everyday man on the block, right? This guy. This Queen of Pain 3, 0, and 3. Very aggressive. Like, he was just here. They TP to the bot, and next thing you know, he's back in the middle lane making some plays. Getting a solo kill for himself. He's doing a lot of work. The space. So Dragonlance drums. Drum party. Yeah, everyone just wants... He just wants to party up. Let's see. 13 to 12 with a 3,000 gold advantage. Kind of minus build up for jabs. He's almost there. Needs like 2 more creeps.
Dire are scanning.
Like, I feel Mushi is trying to make those Terrorblade plays, you know, where he wants to like get low, sunder somebody. They use the scan. Immediately they're out of place. They even pop the jumps for this. With the blink, the Yoceptor. Oh, but the Sunder play, the Jabate! Mineski, they found Carl! Can they kill him? The Yoceptor, the Chrono is caught too. Can they bring down Ninja Boogie? I think he can. Carl, he's gonna blink out. And Nando, he's already killed, but he's killed Ninja Boogie. Now going into other support. He's gonna find jabs with the Fiend script, and down he goes. Chasing after for more, perhaps. And that's gonna be Yash looking for one more. He knows that Mushi is low, no Sunder in place. And with 224 base damage, right? So stolen damage, I think he's definitely gonna get the kill. And down he goes. 3 for 0. Execration. Just when you thought Mineski were on to a moment of brilliance. Not today, sir. Not today. And Nando says, alright, tower, here I come.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
It's a hard game to be a Bat Rider for sure.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Alright, so Nando taking the tier 1 tower. Execration looking very well on their way to securing some extra items with the Lincolns coming up as well.
Worthy
When you thought this game was hard for the Bat Rider, well, this he hasn't even known hell. I guess you can say he's got a nightmare coming. But now the smoke play coming out from Mineski. They want to try and make something happen here. They have to. They have to start getting themselves some kills. They need to start taking out this tier 1 tower, which is, by the way, full HP. So going straight to the top. Looks like the hook off the mark. They found Carl. But they popped the drum charge. Carl, he could actually still hold on. Lumic, he has the night to sleep. He could put someone there. But here comes Ice coming in. They use have to play. They just found one. They found Carl. They need the raises. They need the damage. Is it there? They have the blink out. Will it be enough? Carl, he can pop the regen and go for the turnaround. Lumic. Alright, he'll be the sole casualty. But this is where they can think about going back in. And meanwhile, Mushi getting Carl. How did he? Oh dear, getting very greedy, and this is where the turnaround begins. The C throw, classic throw. And Mineski will start sieging away onto a tier 1 tower. Here comes Nando, 3-man chrono. Big stuff. Yash as well. They will bring Mushi down. They're looking for more. They find jabs as well. It will be a 2-for-2. Serpent Ward's going to be dropped down. Nando with a time walk this off. They have the sleep. Song of the Siren is there. Perfect setup. And they can start to turn around. Looking for the Requiem of Souls. Moon, he's going to challenge. There with a nice shackle coming up from Ninja Boogie. Down goes Nando. Yash as well trying to hold his ground, but ends up going down. It will be a 3-for-2, 4-for-2 trade. Favoring Mineski, and Raging Potato nowhere to go, nowhere to run. He's gonna burn very, very slowly. Burnt up fish. Down he goes. Raging Potato did actually kill off Moon. What? With his illusion played. Oh no, the flame break. But Ice will get himself a very key kill. So much fighting. That was a 5-for-3 trade happening over here in the top, and they didn't even get the tier 1 tower. But now Lumic will know about the ward. He will take care of it. So a bit of chunk of gold to at least get back his investment in that sentry ward. 19-7 in Execration versus Mineski. They're just looking to assert dominance in this game, not backing down. Carl, he wanted to use that regen rune to the max. Very unfortunate. They're looking for Carl. One more time. They have the hook in place and everything. Going straight for Carl. They found Carl. Feels bad, man. Oh no. The Yo Scepter play. He's going to try and debuff all that stuff. But just so much. With all these heroes running him down. Down goes Carl. And Mineski, I think they're slowly reducing their deficit. As the net worth slowly dipping down after each teamfight loss. But I still feel like Execration, they still have this game. The Queen of Pain is so farmed. Giving away that kill means you're giving me a ton of gold. A ton of moolah. Can somebody tell me, does Execration know that way?
And it's off.
They have the Serpent Ward's up. Boogie with dagger. They could look to take this tier 2. Wouldn't be bad, opening up the jungle even more. Terrorblade has a Hurricane Pike on the way. And they drop the Serpent Wards for this. They really want this tower. But it doesn't look like Execration seem like they have any interest in defending that tower. Bigger trades in mind, going straight for the middle lane. I'm very impressed with Nando's itemization this game. You know, he hasn't gone for that super greedy Battle Fury build.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Alright, so far they will set up, waiting for one target to come their way. The Ash of an Invis rune. He has scouted out Execration. They could think about going for a smoke. The Radiance players, Raging Potato, will start to farm up and increase basically increase the utility and the options which they have. The tactical pause will come out. Whew. Alright, so let's see. I don't know, maybe SSI's baby puked on him again. Wouldn't it be kind of weird though? Like if he, I don't think that's actually the case, but I'm just saying like if, right?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Horn of the realm.
Okay, so you have a Sanjay Yasha coming out for the Razor. Meanwhile, Mr. Raging Pota is just... Oh, you got a... What's this? Yasha? Boots after the Boots of Travel. He's gone full Resident Sleeper mode, guys. Woo! Game 3 is going to be a long one. he's looking for a chrono. He knows the way. He's found one. He's found Boogie. Alright, screw it. Use the chrono for the support. And he's gonna get the kill. Immediately gets out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, top lane is busy having fun with the illusions. Mr. Nana over here still trying to complete that BKB before he goes into Ethereal Blade. Interesting. Void's gonna have that Blinken Sphere up in a bit. Not sure how I feel about the Silver's Edge here.
Time is money.
Oh, they found the last one. They broke it up and bring him into the Requiem of Souls, but it probably won't have enough damage. Hook! Oh god. But if the cogs would be enough, Carl, he's found the blink out. Moon with the blink play, but Carl's still alive. The bottle, the Sonic Wave on 3. He held his ground. He's throwing out the spells. The Fiend's Grip on the Ice. Lumic is probably going to end up going down here. And it's going to be the 1-for-1 trade as Moon goes down. Nando, I'm not sure where that Time Walk was going. Looks very lost. And Jabs kind of messing up. He's going to lay out the cogs. So they can't really chase him down, but it's okay. They can farm that up. Oh, Raging Potato, he's nowhere near done. He's found the end snare. He's got it onto Jabs. Static Link. Goodbye, good sir. And this game just got a lot harder for Mineski. All you Execration fanboys in the chat will be very happy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So trying to open up this tier 1 tower. Boogie with the initiation here, getting a nice hack into Yash. But where's the follow up? Nah, just using the reflection. The reflection hurts a lot more, especially when you catch the Naga illusion into it because of the burn as well. Now the Lincoln's complete. Okay, so I don't know, I feel like right now this is just a train and you either have to try your best to stop it by breaking the tracks, by raging Pota, you know, he's just gonna keep like going around, getting all these. His farms just keep accelerating. He's more farmed than the ISSI's Bat Rider. He started out quite poor. And the ISSI's Bat Rider only gets you so far.
Worthy trip. Dire's middle tower.
Carl as well, you know, he started out surprisingly, like considering how this game is going, he's somehow kept up the top of the net worth chart after all this time. They haven't exactly won any fights, and he's died a couple of times as well. I think like 3 times already. Like all 3 deaths have been very costly. They're finally going to get the tier 1 tower.
Dire's structures are fortified.
A lot of this right now is riding on Mushi to basically carry the team by getting to that super farm Terrorblade, which you know, everyone in the pubs fears. Like when you see a Terrorblade, you're like shit. You know, you want the game to end early.
And it's off.
Let's see. Not much to talk about.
Dire's middle tower is
But I guess this movement coming out from Mineski is something which might be a
Dire
starting point. This could be it. They could find one. Carl. Oh, he blinked in! Oh, shit. Yeah, now with the quick wave there, the Song of Siren will be here. Perfect for a Void to come in. Oh, it would be such a pity if he came in with a Chrono now, wouldn't it? 4-man Chrono. No, it's going to be only on to 2. He missed the timing. Ninja Boogie goes down. And with the Fiends catching Ice in place, down he goes. 2 for 1. Requiem of Souls pops up. Alright, they're going to keep hammering into Raging Puta. And Mushi is coming back and he still has the Sunder. Try to go right click here into Nando. Nano coming in. He's found 2. Can he make it 3? The buyback out from Lumic. They want to try to fight this one out here. Jabs and friends slowly retreating off the base. Get the sleep. And Feeble. 1x, they're going to try and hold this one. They're try to pursue for more. Yash fearlessly charging forward. He has the cogs, but with the cogs pushing them back, they can't chase. Hold on. Nando wants to chase though. Has to jam. He needs a first hit. Bash. Oh, the bash! And down goes Jabs. Alright, so 3 for 3, including a Lumic buyback. But hey, you know, Nano gets some some healthy cash out of it, it will be a BKB coming up. Good stuff. Good stuff. And the BKB coming up in a bit. Actually, you can afford it already. And after that fight, but I have to admit though, like the farm distribution has been, I would say I would still favor Execration to take this game purely because you have, it's basically a 4-core lineup at this point. Nagasaran's gonna get a Manta style. But that was scary. Look at that tower taking quite a bit of damage out from that. Mineski once more with their antics. The last time we saw this happen, it paid off. This could be one of those moments. But Execration, I think they sense something is up. And they've left the top lane. They're giving away the top tier 1 tower. Naga Illusion scouting them out, so now they know. And they will just disengage, go back to farming, but the tower will go down anyways to the double siege shot and illusions. Looking for a bit more. Now they will blink forward. They know that Summer's TP to the bottom lane. And with that Shadow Blade, could think about looking for a Chrono play. Oh, he's found Ninja Boogie! He's just a support. Leave him alone. It's alright. Raging Potato finds one. Still could think about going for one more. They have Ice in the jungle nearby. Doesn't know about it just yet. And Arcane Rune. I think you give that to the Queen of Pain, yeah? Oh, I think they found someone. They found one. Yep, it will be the Shadow Fiend. Popping that BKB. Has a Blink Dagger. He's on the run. But does he want to blink forward with the Yule Scepter play? I think he does. But the BKB is there. Ice. He's waiting for it. The blink off from Carl immediately. If he had blinked here now, that would be a big problem. But like I said, Naga Siren Gaming. And an SF can only do so much. Sanjin Yasha, E-Blade, you know, these are not the items which will carry you against this kind of thing. Alright, so you're gonna have Spirit Vessel on the way. Nando going into an MKB. Just in case the Butterfly, which should be the next item up onto this Terror Blade. He's decently close. Could sell the Aquila to go for it. Queen of Pain. This is where things get a bit troublesome because you don't exactly have to, like, you know, these late game items just yet. You're 33 minutes in. Where you're gonna find the space to farm it up? When the Naga's like lapping up the jungle, pushing out the waves. You don't have a Bloodthorn, you don't have like an Asalkuras or a Hex. And now they'll go for a 5-man smoke play. Looks like they will find one. Who did they find? They found Ice! No! He's immediately gotten out! Quick reflex. He was paying attention. Good stuff from Execration, and they use the scan. They know that there's one hero there. Could still end up finding the Nana SF. Oh no, they had a ward there. He's caught. Nana. Oh dear, they know he's there. Find him. Where's the Chrono? They found him. Got him. Still worth.
Your page in history ends.
Seems good. Did he have a TP? No, he did not. Nowhere to go. He probably wanted to like push out the wave and like run into the trees or something. But now this opens up Roshan without the SF. Could end up forcing a buyback. They want to try and fight this. They've nuked down Ninja Boogie. Shredded apart, and will they chase after Mushi? Yes, they will. Carl has the Yule Scepter. From the cogs. Going straight to the Roshan. 2 heroes dead. 3v5. No way to contest. And Mineski realized that they need to just go back to farming. They don't have a choice. Alright. Tough game. Carl, Shiva. Somehow they're making this work. This farm distribution is probably because you have like this one Bane who's dirt poor. But on the bright side, you know, he is still getting his levels compared to the rest. Of course, but level 17, that's a big thing. And he's almost level 18 for the Fiend script as well. SF, he hasn't had much luck. 5, 5, and 6. And the Mushi Terrorblade, 5, 3, and 8.
Dire's top tower.
Alright, so this will be a tier 2 tower. Execration playing very well in this game 3.
Dire are scanning.
Loaded to the gills.
So get the waves in their favor. They don't have to rush, they don't have to force the issue. You can wait for your next item. You will just try and get the tier 2s. Nagasari almost an Octarine core. Jesus. But charging down the middle lane instead, they will go for the tier 2s. Using the Naga illusions, they will push out the bot. So 2 waves constantly pushed out. Not looking too good. Oh, the Chrono catching him just outside the Requiem of Souls. They want to try and save him, but he has a Sunder. Muji trying to hold his ground. The Shackle with the Requiem will be enough to kill off Carl. Song of the Siren catching 3. Oh, this could be big. They have the Sonic Wave. Will they use it now? 1, 2, 3, and let's go! Sonic Wave on 2! The Sunder! Mushi using it onto Yash, still alive. The lasso, can they kill him off? I don't think they can. But with the Fiend script, they will get Moon. Using the hook shot, they will cancel at least the Bane channeling the Fiend script. And only one hero went down, which was the Shadow Shaman. But Carl about to pop his Aegis off here as jabs to the Battery Assault does finish him off with the Serpent Wards. And I think they want to kill him off as well. Do they have to lock down though? Carl, yep, he will just blink out to safety. But you have one more hero coming in. It will be the Ice Bat Rider. But you want to try and chase after this jabs. Carl blinking all the way straight to the back line, going straight for Mushi. He knows he doesn't have to Sunder. But if the raises, they will take out Nando. Carl looking for Mushi. Blink, he's found him. And Mushi about to go down here. One more right click and down he goes. Jabs, they actually killed off Lumik in the back line. Ice looking for a hero. He's looking for some love. He has to scream that spell lifesteal. Should be okay. He'll accept to Dispel, and Yash coming in just in case. They don't have the Shrine to go back to. Oh, the hook shot! Cogs, Battery Assault, but not going to be enough. And here comes Yash. He's found jabs. They need the Yulls. Oh yeah, they turn around instead. And nothing they can do. Actually, they might even kill off Moon here. They need one more hit. Yes, they can. Yash. Stolen 140. Here comes Carl. Spell lifesteal with the level 25 talent on the Fear as well. Jabs. You better be afraid. And Elka blinking out behind the cogs. Jab's gonna try to ring around the Rosie, trying to bait them around, trying to get some clicks in. But it's okay. Carl getting them killed. And Mineski overextended by far. And still, this tier 2 tower standing here helplessly. Just like, alright. We good, bro. We good.
Haste.
Now, Turin Core. Now he can properly build into the Manta style. Alright, so 32 to 24. What a game 3 here, ladies and gentlemen, here on Beyond the Summit 2 stream. Our first series of the day. Do not forget, we have for you one more series. Fnatic versus Geek Fam. You definitely do not want to miss that game. But the tier 2 tower will now finally fall. Would suck if they could actually force the SF buyback. But they are pushing in 2 waves at the same time. Tower falling very slowly. They know there's a void there. They would just go straight for the tower instead. So losing the tier 3 tower, the good thing about that is that the shrines are now open.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
And you almost have an MKB coming up on the Faceless Void. I mean, like I said, with Naga Siren just going around sapping up all that farm, it's very hard. And somehow, yet, this Queen of Pain has remained on top.
Worthy tribute.
Time is money.
Mineski may find themselves in the lowest bracket at this rate with all these cores. 14,000 gold advantage, flying the way of Execration. And the itemization as well. Like if you're a bat rider, it's just so hard to initiate and just not enough follow up. The Terrorblade doesn't hurt enough. Oh. Hold on, feeling a bit sore. I'm definitely gonna need a cough drop after this, but looks like the flu may be subsiding with so much excitement in this game. The intensity is crazy at this point. But with the smoke play, Nando leading the charge, waiting for that chrono. They move to the right. Jabs! Fiend script gonna be used. Nope, we won't look for the chrono. Oh, they used the chrono! They've caught one, they found Mushi! Can they kill Mushi though? That's what's gonna be used for the counter initiation, and down goes Jabs already. Mushi's still holding his ground. Pulling in Yaj, can he can with the Sonic Wave, tearing all the illusions, but Mushi gonna try and hold stand his ground still. He still has the Sunder. Can he use it right now? Going to try to go ahead to call. That's the fear. He will use the Sunder. Oh, Carl! Mushi! And now the buyback out from my side. He's gonna try and keep chasing for more. Lumic about to go right click down here. Perfect play coming out, and poof. And they will chase for more. The 2-for-2 trade already being done. Ice is looking for more with that buyback. Nando, what are you doing, Nando? You need to run away. You need to get the TPs out. He doesn't have a TP for 3 seconds. He will time walk away, but actually using the Shadow Blade. Do they have the gem? Do they have the detection? Boogie. Hello, sir. Nando's going for the TP out. Do they have the Hex? Yes, they do. No, the Lincolns. Not quick enough. Not enough mana. Could have used the 4-staff play, but he used it to try and chase after him. And Execration will still be pretty contented that they forced out the Bat Rider buyback. And they will be waiting to play around Roshan, which may be up in the next minute or so.
Loaded to the gills.
Game is hard.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
And they just go for the shrines. Carl going into his own Orchid, which will inevitably be a Bloodthorn. So I would assume he's going to get rid of the Fail. Jabs just wants that Lotus Orb. Double D.
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
This is the battle of the illusions right now at this point. But this game, I don't know, like you see Yash, he created so much space, now he's gonna fall behind because obviously he can't farm as much as he would like. But he still does a surprising amount of right click compared to, say like, an SF or something. You need to steal one of the illusions, damage should be enough. But Nando, chasing and hunting. Looking for a ward. I think they know. Oh, they found him! What were you doing, Nando? What? And he's dead. And now they can chase. Yeah. The scientists are stunned. Do they have enough? Nope, they will do not. With the numbers disadvantage, Mineski will still be very happy with this opening. Roshan not up yet. 3 seconds. The ideal play is if Ice gets an eggs and just somehow find a double lasso.
Is a great conductor.
And top lane Carl just doing his best to rat, trying to farm up whatever he can. And as the longer this game drags on, it's a battle between Resident, Sleeper, and of course with the Terrorblade. Scotty, he's gonna get rid of the drums. Go into some other item, maybe an MKB or Bloodthorn or even a Hex. I wouldn't say no to that. Illusions just to make sure the cogs just to make sure the illusions don't come inside the pit. You have to try and contest this. Oh, Shackle. Oh, they get a lasso. They've caught Yash. Razor. Carl with the scream. The fear. The Sonic Wave. Oh no, he spiffed! The Song of the Siren play. The synergy just wasn't there. Lumic, he's gonna try and hold his ground, but hello, there's no way you hold your ground against this Mushi Terrorblade. He's just so fat with the illusions. The damage will be enough with the hook shot, catching him in plays jabs with the snipe. And of course, Void is coming up in 10 seconds. They will try their best to delay this. They do not have the Song of the Siren. 7 seconds. Can they delay? They're gonna try their best to. They have to. Carl the Scream, that Fear talent doing work. He's bought them so much time on his own. and Mineski will be deterred successfully with the Void up. And with nothing left in the tank on Ninja Boogie, they will back out. It looks like they will be the ones to actually snipe the Aegis away. Alright, so game is a bit hard right now because Execration with 17,000 gold advantage, they still can't close out the game. And even then, I do not know why. I have this feeling in my spine, in my gut, that despite how far Execration are, Mineski still have a place in this game. Because of the terrible pick. The Ice, they're gonna go hunting. They found one. They found Raging Pota. Raging Pota and the Hex. They have the Shackle as well. And with the chain disables, they should be able to bring the Nagasari down. E-Blade, off he goes. Buying themselves a bit more time. Trying to slowly chip away into the range racks. You just want to wait for this. Because of that talent, the 500 time walk cast range, you don't have to worry about the Shadow Blade for initiation anymore. Yeah, this level 25 talent is so strong, and you're gonna have the Bloodthorn on the way. He's just saving up for buyback. So probably a refresher for the Bat Rider.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And it's off.
Dire are scanning.
The calm before the storm. Both teams aware of what is at stake here. The winners bracket allows them a second chance if they do progress. No one wants to go into the lowest bracket. They're not going for the last solo play. He's found them, but the Fiend's grip immediately catching Ice. He has no buyback. The Chrono catching jabs. Not the ideal target. So it's going to be the 1-for-1. And Nano's going to hold his ground with their BKB, but Yash already taking care of Ninja Boogie. The supports are dead. Mushi holding his ground. He's going to try and fight this one up. He has the Sunder, but the Daedalus. Oh no, he has the Sunder where he can right click down the Sunder play. And down he goes. 4 heroes dead on the side of Mineski. Looking for the Requiem in play. He's gonna hold his ground. What? He couldn't make up his mind, and he will pay for his indecisiveness. The sleep. There's no way to channel it in the nick of time. And Yash is a full team wipe as Execration. Execration. And now the buybacks will come out. Mineski aware of the danger. But if only one buyback, Execration, I'm sure they know. And they will go straight for the racks. Creeps in now finally on the way in. They could take 2. I'm not sure they can end the game, but they're going straight for the throne. Alright, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. They get the buybacks out. But no buybacks on the side of the Terrorblade Shaman and the Bat Rider. Going straight for the tier 4s. Can they do it? They have the cheese on the Razor, trying to bait something out. Potato's going to use the sleep. He's going to keep them in place as long as he can. Looking for the Sonic Wave play. He doesn't have the Sonic Wave. He's just... What? Carl! He bought a Deso! Well, that's what he wanted. He's going straight for the throne. Mineski, they can't hold. Trying for the best in Execration. Take game 3. They will be your first team in the winners bracket. The power of Raging Pota. 40-29 with a 29,000 gold advantage. The Naga core working out. Mineski. Who would have thought Execration with the upset? Amazing stuff, and that was only our first series, ladies and gentlemen, of the GESC coverage here on the Beyond the Summit 2 channel. And of course, I know you guys are waiting for the next long-awaited game. I know you guys were waiting for it. And I can feel your excitement, guys, because so am I. The debut of Universe is coming. But of course, this game, great stuff. I mean, I didn't expect that Execration would actually come back from 1 game down to 2-1 over Mineski. It just felt like an outdraft. There was just no way to properly initiate. It was there after the Bat Rider. But there we go. Alright, so this will be taking a quick break for a couple of ads, a bit of sellout here and there. But don't go anywhere. I'm Hades. If you enjoyed the cast, any feedback from me, let me know at Hades.tv. Every like, every bit of support gets me closer to my dream of being at Atlanta. So, we'll be taking a quick break. See you guys shortly. Don't go anywhere. See you guys soon.